What's up, everybody? Um, this just recently happened, so I decided to put a vid up because it really, it's really irritating me because I see it happening a lot. Now, I'm talking about people who tattletale on other people that work with them. And it's puzzling me because I just want to know, like, what is the reason behind it? You know? Like, if me and a certain group of people are working together, now, not necessarily I'm doing something that can hurt you, like my actions gonna predict or dictate that you gonna get fired or you gonna get suspended. And you know what I mean, and you just have to run and go tell bosses like, yo, guess what he's doing, he's doing this, he's doing that. And to me, at my employment, it doesn't get you nowhere. You're not gonna get a raise for snitching. You're not gonna get promoted for snitching. I just don't get why people do it. Because to me, whether it's a coworker or a customer, whatever your job is, it's not good. To me, I feel like it's not gonna get you nowhere. All you gotta do is create basically a chaos pool where everybody's gonna look at you at a certain light, in a certain light, where we can't trust you. You know what I mean? You're not gonna have my back at the end of the day. Now, let's say you're doing something dangerous. I don't know, maybe you're holding a torch, maybe you're handling dangerous equipment. Now, if I did something messed up, now it's not gonna affect you. It's not gonna affect me. It's probably not even gonna affect the company that you're working for. But you feel like it's in your best interest to go and run and tell superiors that I did something messed up. It's not worth it. Because chances are your bosses may be doing something dirty too. Maybe doing something that they ain't supposed to be doing. And they can't have a tattletale or a snitch or a stool pigeon running and telling people on things, because they have to look at you now. Now they have to worry about you. Now when you want people to come by and talk to you or throw a little, work party for you, you're not going to get that, because ain't nobody going to try to be around you. Because they got to be worried that you're going to go and rat them out on certain things that they're really ain't supposed to be doing. But at the same time, it's not hurting anybody. The only reason I'm doing this right now is because, at my employment, one of my coworkers that I'm very close to, basically got suspended. And it's basically not something that can hurt the company. Ain't something that can hurt anybody around. Maybe just himself, if anything. But, you know what I mean? Our superiors decided to go and tell their superiors that this guy is doing something that he ain't supposed to be doing. Now, by that snitch telling on my boy, they basically made my job harder than what it would have been. And not only me, but basically all my other, I guess you could say, colleagues. You know what I mean? It just hurts us because you had them let him go, so now we have to pick up his slack. And where if you would have just kept your mouth shut, maybe even try to help him out, or you know what I mean, just dodge the bullet for a minute, everybody would have been happy, everybody would have been good, everybody would have been straight. But you decided not to do that, and it kind of killed me. But you know what I mean, he's only gonna be out of commission for a while, and if he plays his cards right, he might even get his job back. And to me, I have to look at this person every day. I have to be careful what I say. I have to watch my movements and make sure this person's not seeing my movements. Now, if I have to keep looking over my shoulder for that's gonna irritate me, because I have to be like, damn, I'm worried you're gonna snitch on me next. You're gonna snitch on everybody around me next. And I can't have that. I don't want that. You know what I mean? I want people to have their jobs. Now, I wouldn't even do that on my worst enemy. To be really honest with you, I don't want to take food from their families, or, you know, money from their pockets that can support them or help them out. Because, you know, the way things are going in the world nowadays, everybody needs a job, no matter what kind of job it is now. You know what I mean? Like, we're hurting for jobs. And you decided to take this guy out of his job. Like, come on. You can't just pull him to the side. You can't just talk him down and be like, listen, you can't do that. You know, I can write you up, but I'm deciding not to write you up. Just let it slide for a day. And if he keeps on doing it, then I can say, all right, you know, you did warn him. You did try to give him plenty of fucking opportunities to do something different, and you decide not to do it. Then I can say, okay, maybe it's just him. Maybe it's his fault. He put himself in that situation for them to let him go like that. But from what I've been told, because you know rumors spread like wildfire. You know, but what I've been told, not only that, I heard it out the horse's mouth, my boy. You know what I mean? Not to call him a horse, but you know, it's just a saying. And it's just, you know what I mean? It's just wrong. You can't do that. I wouldn't do that. I feel like the majority of people wouldn't even do that. If you had a problem with that person, you wait till you out of work. You know, or before you start work. You know what I mean? And if you have a problem, then that's what it is. But snitching, it's not going to get you promoted. It's not going to get you a raise up. You know what I mean? It's not going to do it. Now, the only job that I can think of as we speak that does that is cops. That's it. Cops. They rat on the bad guys to their superiors, lock them up, all that shit, and they get promoted. They get their ranks up. They may even get a bigger salary, all that dumb shit. They do that. Then it's in their job description to do that. Which, you know, we all know that's what they do. We've been taught as little fucking kids that that's what they do. Granted. But when you're at just, you know, a restaurant, a hotel, you know what I mean, or, you know, whatever the case may be, you just don't do that shit. You just don't. You know what I mean? I'm basically like devastated because, you know, I knew him for 5 years. 5 years we've been talking, 5 years we've been hanging out, 5 years we've been just like shooting the breeze on some dumb shit. Where I even consider him my brother, a brother from a different mother. And for that to happen, it's just, it kills me, man. people get off on this shit too. They like you go and tell, then you go and tell others that you tell. Like, what is that? Oh, yo, guess what? I ratted this dude out. Why? Because he was doing something. Okay, was it hurting you? No. Was it hurting me? No. Was it hurting the company that we work for? No, not really. Then why you do it? Why? Because you wouldn't like it if they did it to you. Because you'd be crying, devastated. Oh, I lost my job. Or how am I going to pay my mortgage? How am I going to pay my rent? Oh, how am I going to pay my child support? How am I going to do all that? How can, you know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't like it if somebody did that to you, so why you do it to other people? Especially, I feel like you work with this guy for years. And you just gonna turn around and do that shit? Like, now I'm thinking, like, I used to think, like, this person wasn't a snitch. I used to just thought, like, this person was good. And I have to turn around now, I have to be like, damn, I gotta watch what I say, I gotta watch what I do. Because you're quick to tell whoever that I'm doing something. Just talk to him, though. Just talk to my boy. He's doing good, though. And, you know what I mean? He's keeping his head up. I'm trying to encourage him to keep his head up because, he is getting his job back. And, you know what I mean? He just had to be out of commission for a while, which is going to suck because, everybody got obligations. Everybody got bills. Adults, real men have bills to pay. And just, it kills me, man, because it's like, yo, if that shit happened to me, I wouldn't know what I would do. I would probably have to go out and hustle. I'd probably have to go out and do something. You know what I mean? I can't sit down. I have to make money somehow, some way. And I just can't. It just kills me, man. It kills me. I hate snitches. I hate being around them. I don't like them. I run away from them. Because it kills me. It kills me. Tattletale, like, you know what I mean? You've been raised up. You've been raised up as a kid. Nobody likes a tattletale. You don't tattletale. You know what I mean? You just don't do it. You're not an informant. Like, you don't get paid to sell information. So why you do it? Woosah. I just gotta take a breather. It just, I don't know. Let me know. Let me know you guys' thoughts on this situation, man. Let me know y'all stories, man. I would love to hear them because we have to get rid of them. Like, if my employment I would just wear a shirt say stop snitching. I would just go back in the fucking 10 years ago, wearing fucking a stop snitching shirt and just wear that all day. Maybe I'll put an arrow on it and just make sure the arrow points to the snitches. So they just get the message, get the hit. Stop. It doesn't help you. It only hurts you. When you ask for help, when you ask for assistance, when you want somebody to talk to, when you're going through some shit, who's gonna be there? Nobody. Then you gotta be like, damn. Then you gotta be started crying. You don't want to make friends. Ain't nobody gonna want to be your friend. And then when the newcomers come in, the veterans gonna tell the newcomers, like, listen, don't mess with this one, don't mess with that one, because they rat, they snitch, they do this, they do that. You're not gonna, you're only hurting yourself. That's it. I went on too long about it, but it really does hurt me. It hurts me in a way, like I just can't fathom it. I can't wrap my head around it because it's just that fucking stupid. I'll leave y'all out. I'll leave y'all on that note. So, yeah, peace.